Hello, anyone. My name is Yi-Chih Yang, and the professor of National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology. Today, I would like to discussion about performance analysis of electric rubber tie gantry crane from green container terminal perspective. And here's its outline, including the top five chapter: introduction, literature review, case study of an E-RTG conversion project. We use the case of one company to explain their how to transfer or conversion of RTG to E-RTG. And number 4 is the performance of E-RTG conversion project, and finally is conclusion. Okay, here is our introduction, because after financial crisis, and recently we can find very high ore prices. So it's very hard for the shipping company to operate their terminal. So normally the terminal have some shipping, especially for shipping company operate this kind of terminal. So they have to find some solution to make their operating cost cheaper, and also to induce some port pollution. So some company have a user RTG. RTG means rubber tire gantry crane, and because the rubber tire gantry crane use diesel oil, so how they have to find this. Diesel oil is easy to cause some pollution, and also diesel oil, some engine is very easy to create a noise. That's why a company would like to find some solution. Okay, and because in order to lessen some operating cost, number 2, stress and business competitiveness, and number 3 is reduce some environment pollution. So our terminal normals to find some solution to change their energy from the diesel oil to some electric power. So because so far there's some RTG have some problem. First problem is high energy consumption. Second is high pollution. Number 3 is high noisy. So our purpose is our purpose of this paper is focus on to conversion of RTG from diesel oil or to electric power, and also number 2, compare some RTG performance between the before and after conversion. Number 3, analyze the advantage and disadvantage, operating some limitation and energy saving, CO2 reduction between the two types of RTG. The two type RTG, that means one is use diesel oil RTG, another is electric power RTG. Okay, this is our goal 2. Okay, later we show that this is a structural container of terminal. So when the ships anchoring the berths, we use the gantry crane. So this is belong to berth area. So normally berth area have two functions. First one is handling the container. Another is ship berthing. So when the container unloading, so they will transport the container by the truck or trailer to the container yard, and the user transfer claim. In this our paper just use RTG, okay, and then some outside truck or trailer sometimes use a trailer to deliver their cargo to the final ends consignee or shipper. Okay, here it just show you the literature review. Shows some container terminal. We just say talk to you. We have three some main function: berth area, container area, and gate area. Okay, here is a handling equipment facility, or say sometimes say equipment about the restacker. It's strike carrier, side handler, and here is RTG. Here is also RTG, and here is IMGC. That means they use rail. And here is special in Singapore. They use high bridge, the gantry. Okay, so in Kaohsiung we have 26 container terminal and the port of Kaohsiung. In the future, we operate by 10 container terminal because in that time only 2011, so we have 10. Right now reduced to the 8 because some shipping company have moved away and some company is broken. Okay, you can see this table. You can see the Liantai, Wanhai, OCLO, APLO, Yangming Line, Gaoming, and Evergreen. Hanjin is broken in 2016. NYK also have this trick from the terminal. And you can see the majority of shipping company use the terminal is RMG. Okay, some companies RTG, special in the Evergreen. Some American Placer Line, and some Hyundai NYK. Okay, here's a green container terminal. Normally, so-called green container terminal, that means they will use some convertible energies or some green energies. For example, the green. For example, electric power, solar power, and so on. So sometimes we say the automatic container terminal is belong to the green container terminal. Okay, here is to make comparison between the different kind of handling equipment, including the RTG, E-RTG, IMG, their item, the difference. Of course, because E-RTGs are RTG, their air pollution is 0. IMG also because they use the electric power, also the air pollution is 0. So RTG is used using the diesel oil, so the air pollution very serious. Of course, the maintenance cost very high. Okay, so we use one of our company. They have operating about some terminal 4, including the 79 to 81. So here is just talking about because they use RTG, so they make use a lot of spend much money on the diesel oil. So their boss had to change this model into some electric power. So they found the three system conversion of this RTG become the E-RTG. First one is all-hand conductor system, another cable layer system, and bus system. They're based on the different kind of, or we say KPI. For example, the purchase cost, installation, and the lining protection, and engineering inspection, convenience of maintain and repair, maintenance costs. The final ones they use the bus system. So here's figure 1, just show you some overhead conductor system. Let's say about like this, and here is a cable layer. So when you're moving, they have a layer under the ground. And also here it's a bus bar. Normally they are maintain or some separate this kind of facility, very convenient and simple and cheaper. So finally, this company have picked up this kind of bus bar system. Okay, well, number 3 is our two comparison of our E-RTG before and after. Our is energy consumption, energy consumption. These companies and ABC company, their energy consumption, you can see 2005 and 2006 is 2.3 million and 2.1 millions. Average is 2.2 millions. There are used some are little. So okay. And also it's maintained on the diesel fuel cost, and you can see the annual cost is 53 million NT dollars to maintain and the diesel oil cost. So how about energy consumption of diesel fuel and some related power? We use this mathematical method. T, that's mean total energy expense is equal to the number of moves, and the time energy cost per moves, and the time energy expense. Okay, we can see this difference figure. If you use the E-RTG, and this is their number, total energy cost about 8.6 million. And RTG is cost 64 million Taiwan dollar. So it's minus just like this. So he spent much money, 55 million Taiwan dollar. Another use of mathematics use the annual carbon emission, and is equal to energy consumption based on fuel or electricity. Another is the CO2 emission coefficient. So we can calculate this, show this table 8. And final one, we find out the RTG layer. They will use some CO2, create CO2 about any CO2 emission about 7.1 million kg, and E-RTG just 2.2 million. 2.3 million. So it's RTG create a lot of some carbon emission. So their performance just show you. So this just show you if your APL, Evergreen, M1K, Hyundai use RTG. How about their create how many use some energies, and you can see here their performance. 2008, 2009, and 2011. So APL handle this kind of throughput quite a lot. And so we comparison of RTG, E-RTG of Port Kaohsiung. So you can see the total this kind of Port Kaohsiung or RTG. Special for our total energy consumption. You can see the RTG because they use diesel oil, so their consumption quite a lot. And here is just show you some CO2 emission. Of course, the RTG use diesel oil, so they create a lot some CO2 emission. Okay, so final one, we have give some conclusion. We found the E-RTG quite good, better than RTG, special in the energy saving and CO2 reduction. Okay, and I think so. We can suggest some a lot of company to think about to conversion their RTG to the E-RTG. Here's some finding, because we're finding out they can create some. If you use the E-RTG, can save the energy about 86.60%, and also can reduce CO2 67.79. Okay, so we are suggesting our operation terminal operator and shipping company review all handling equipment and to find out to use this kind of solution. In compliance with environment protection requirement. Okay, so we suggestion they can think about to use E-RTG. Okay, this is my final Vitae. I'm Yi-Chih Yang, Professor of National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology in Taiwan. Do you have any idea or comment on this presentation? Please send mail to me. Thank you for listening and thank you very much. Bye bye.